I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. What's a PAC? Somebody suggested in my comments the other day that we start a PAC. Initially, I thought, yeah, it's not the worst idea. And I looked up the rules and all that stuff. How do you go about starting a PAC? I started thinking up names. And I made a video saying, until somebody says it's a bad idea, I'm going to consider the idea. And as I was getting ready to upload that video 2 days ago, it occurred to me that we've already got a PAC. A PAC is a political action committee. They advocate for positions, political positions. They raise funds and distribute funds to candidates or to causes, to advertising, what have you. And that's what they do. Well, that's what a political party does. Get a lot of comments about how we shouldn't have our parties anymore, how the parties are worthless, they don't mean anything. And no, you see the difference between our party, the Democratic Party, and say the automakers PAC. If the automakers PAC, if they go to Washington and they say, Senator Bob, we want you to support this legislation for our industry. Senator Bob says, I can get behind that. And then Senator Bob doesn't vote for that. Well, the auto industry doesn't support Senator Bob. They don't send them money. They will support the other candidate that Bob's running against. And they don't vote for him. But in the Democratic Party, we have our beliefs and our values and stuff, and we tell Democratic candidates and elected folks, we say we want you to support this. And they say, oh, absolutely, I support you and I support the Democratic Party, and then they go and vote against us anyway. And what do? We vote for them again because we're idiots. The way the party is supposed to work is you all come together at your community level. You go to your local rec center or your church or your school and you have a meeting and you say, this is what our precinct believes in. And we move that the county adopt it. So your precinct votes on sending this value. Let's call it XYZ. The precinct votes to send XYZ to the county level. And then when you go to the county level, your precinct chair says, my precinct moves that the county adapt XYZ. And if there's enough support in the county, they adapt it as a county value, and then it moves on up to the state. And when you go to your state convention, your county level says, our county moves that we support XYZ. And if there's enough support in the state, then XYZ becomes a part of the state platform. And goes up to the national level. It's a little more complicated at the national level, but same idea applies. And any candidate in that party is supposed to adapt, support, vote for, fight for XYZ. And if they don't, they're not supposed to get the support of the party. But that's not what we do in the Democratic Party. We support them anyway because they're not a Republican. And we don't get our values supported. So that's why I rejoined the Democratic Party. It's why I went to our county level meeting. It's why I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to try and get more people to go. We have a PAC. We just have to be faithful to the PAC and use the PAC and not let politicians get away with ignoring our PAC. And there you have it. Good day.